Welcome Year 8 to your guided pathway evening. I'm Mrs. McCluskey and I'm hopefully going to sell you one of our two very exciting qualifications so you will continue your journey with us for the next 3 years. From your careers talks, you would have seen the variety of options available to you surrounding physical education and sport. Now, looking through these careers, there are only 3 or 4 of them that actually require you to be a good practical performer. So if you actually love sport and you have a drive to understand how sport and physical activity is essential in everyone's lives, then one of these courses will be fabulous for you. So maybe you love design and technology and you want to design the next world's fastest road bike, or you're beautiful at English and you want to become the next presenter of sports news, then these courses will help you succeed in those careers. The first qualification I would like to go through with you is a level 2 called a GCSE in physical education. This is through the OCR exam board and students will be awarded a grade between 9 to 1. You will have 2 lessons in year 9, one on the theoretical side and one on developing your practical performance in a variety of sports. There are 3 components to this qualification. The first one here is based on paper 1. So in year 11, you sit 2 exam papers. This paper, you will look at the structure and function of the skeletal system. You will look at how the muscular system works with the skeletal to enable you to play sport. We will look at movement analysis. We also look at the cardiovascular and the respiratory systems. And with all these, we look at how exercise affects the short-term and the long-term benefits on our body. We also look into physical training. Firstly, we look at the different components of fitness. So if you are a javelin thrower, why power is so important. Or if you're a gymnast, flexibility, or a marathon runner, cardiovascular endurance. We will look at how different sportsmen and women train for their sports. And also we will look at injury prevention. Also at the end of year 11, you will sit paper 2, which is also worth 30% of your final grade. Within paper 2, we will look at the engagement patterns of different social groups in physical activities and sports. So for example, why participation numbers are lower within disabled performers, females, and ethnic minority groups. We will look at commercialisation of physical activity in sport, and then the ethical and social cultural issues of physical activity in sport. Within sports psychology, we will look at characteristics of skillful movement and classification of skills. We will look at why sports performers set goals and have a variety of mental preparation techniques. We will look at types of guidance and feedback to enable performers to succeed. We also look at the health, fitness and well-being opportunities and how physical activity enables social, mental and physical well-being. We also look at the importance of diet and nutrition for life and for different sports performers. The third component is the practical performance element. You need to perform in 3 sports. One must be an individual sport, like athletics or badminton. One must be a team sport, netball, football or rugby. And then your third sport can be either another individual or another team sport. Each practical activity is worth 10% each. The last 10% is made up of a written piece of coursework. You will analyse your performance in one of your different sports. You will look at training methods. You will look at your strengths and weaknesses. And you will write up an analysis piece of work. This makes me conclude the GCSE in physical education. Hopefully I've sold it to you and you're going to tick the box. Or go across to the other recording and having a look at the other qualification that we have on offer, which is the Cambridge National in Sports Studies, which has a slightly higher practical element to the course. Do not hesitate to speak to any member of the PE department if you have any questions regarding either course, or myself via email. Thank you.